And since we're talking about the anatomy of the soul, prayer is probably going to enter into this. As my disclaimer, I will be speaking about spirituality, soul, etc., etc. I have no allegiance to any religion. Zero. In my opinion, religion is a costume party. Any and all religions are costume parties. And as such, they do more harm than good. But the mystical traditions in each religion are the jewels that are hidden by the nonsense of religion. Which is why when each religion produces a mystic, they go after the mystic. And they try to exorcise the mystic. They try to kill the mystic. Because the mystic is the one who's figured out what the power is. And it makes all the rest of them look like criminals, which they are. So, it's the mystical tradition when we look to understand what is the soul, what is the power of the soul. We investigate it from the position that it has no religion. There's no such thing as a soul with religion. Zero. But we have to make reference to religions. And so we're going to position you, and this won't start this evening, but it will start tomorrow, and that's positioning you in your maximum state of learning, which is what if I had the ideal place to put you in? Where would I put your consciousness? Where would I put your consciousness to learn best from me? And what I would do is I would give you a lobotomy. I would separate you from everything you are attached to in terms of your identity and in terms of what you define as your identity and what you want to cling to by what you think is real. Because 99% of what you think is real is not. There's no reality at all to what you think is real, but you will go to your grave fighting. Fighting to keep things you know are not true alive. You'll go to your grave. You'll choke on your pride rather than admit that the stuff is not true, knowing it's not true. And the part of you that tells you it's not true is your soul. So if you're going to ask me what is my soul, it's the part of you that tells you what a lie is from truth, if you want the simplest definition. And oddly enough, that makes the bigger the liar, the more the soul. Because the distance between the liar and the soul is the discomfort zone. So when I see someone who's really out of whack, I know there's someone who's really in touch with their soul. The in-touchness comes through the earthquake and the ruptures. Because the soul is a vessel that cannot lie. That's not it's the Tao in you. It is the part that flows into balance. When you flow into what in some mystics would call the state of corruption. And Buddha would use that word. When you flow into a state of corruption, it is your soul that course corrects even without your conscious permission. It course corrects you. If you eat something that's poisonous, your body does not ask permission of your consciousness to vomit. It simply takes over and does what it has to do to save your life. The soul does what it has to do to save you. Not from the fires of hell, but from your own self-destructiveness. And a mystic would say, from selling your soul even further to the devil. And I would say, take that literally, because you do sell your soul to the devil. You cross a line and you can't come back. You just can't come back. It's just you've gone too deep into the pit and you can't come back. You start realizing, I can't get through life without lying. I just can't do it. I simply can't do it. I can't tell the truth. I'm too afraid of it. Somebody asks me the simplest thing and I say, I don't care, I don't understand. And it's a lie. I do care. I haven't been honest about my feelings since I was the size of a Drosophila fly. I have to go to a therapist to say one honest thing to someone. That's trouble. You want to know what the anatomy of your soul is? You got to get down this deep into who you are and into the power soul. It's actually your battery. It's your battery. It's your battery. It's the mystic in you. But what the mystics knew was the way to your soul was, in the language of Teresa of Avila, self-knowledge. Know thyself and you know the universe. It's self-knowledge. But it's not the kind of stuff like, what am I going to do for a living? Oh my God, what's my purpose? This egocentric, narcissistic pleading, oh God, make me important, which I see all the time. My God, this pathological narcissism. It has to do with show me, take me down deep into the reason you gave me life. Reveal to me what it is I am to realize about this journey of life and all that I am meant to know about you and about life. Take me down deep into me. That is a prayer. Take me down deep. So before we go down deep, which is not what we're doing tonight, I want to hit a pause button on this and actually chat a little bit about why a seminar, why this type of knowledge is even of value. I know why it's of value to me. And I'm just going to position that and give you something to think about in terms of why I think it's so significant. Because there's information, and then there's data, and then there's knowledge, and then of that knowledge, some of it is sacred, and that would be the category this comes under. I think that it is a real privilege to be alive now. And though anytime there is life, there is privilege to be alive. When it comes time for historians to write about this period of time, they will, of all the periods of time, as you look back and how they single out history, they single it out in eras, you know, the industrial era, or the Renaissance, the Middle Ages, the Bronze Age, the Axial, they single out eras. Nothing will match this one. Nothing in the history of humanity will match what we are living in. Absolutely nothing. Nothing for its power, nothing for its danger. Nothing for its potency and potential of transitioning this planet. Nothing, therefore, for its potential to transition into complete darkness or into substantial new beginnings. They are equal, and that is the law of the Tao. You cannot have one without the other.